Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here, and we are playing today, as it's been released, only nearly 11 hours ago now, Formula 1 2017. Oh yeah, this I'm going to suck at. Though this is going to be good, it's going to be awesome. I'm not a terrible racer, I guess. I played 2016 on and off. And it was good fun. I do enjoy these games. I just don't generally tend to play them a lot. But what I want to do is get really, not really good, but get my skill up in them and play this quite a lot. Because I know this is it's a very popular game, so I know that you guys should enjoy it. And also it's a game that I enjoy playing. So we're going to go with it and see what happens. Today I'm just going to do a bit of a time trial because I haven't actually raced in this yet. I want to get a feel for how the game feels now and how this new game feels and get back to racing around with my steering wheel because I haven't done it in ages. The last racing game I played was Forza Horizon 3 and I use a controller for that because I just always have. So I've got my G920 out and we're going to give it a go and see how well we do. So well, let's go with something classic just to have some fun. So this is basically just kind of like a first look and a get to know you kind of thing with the game. Wow, nice. Oh, there's so many awesome cars to choose from. Oh, that was one of my favourites, the 98 McLaren and the 2002 Ferrari. Those were two of my favourite cars of F1. Oh, the 2006 Renault, no way. God, that's ugly. I remember when that came out. The RB6, very popular car. Let's go. Wasn't that Nigel Mansell's car? The 92 Williams. I'm sure it was. Let's go with that. Let's go with Britain Short. Britain. Let's go with Britain. Seeing as we're probably not going to be seeing Silverstone very much longer, as there's talk of it being removed from the series, being removed from the F1 calendar. Although I don't know if that's definite or if they're just talking about it. Last I heard about it was about a month ago, so something could have changed. I'm not massive on F1. I used to love it back in the day, and then I just kind of got bored with it. I think around the time a lot of people did, and whereas a lot of people have gone back to it now, I kind of never did. I kind of wish I had, though. I do need to get back into it. Go to track. Let's not set anything up. Let's just go for it. Just do a flying lap. We're just going to get ourselves in. I hope the sound is okay, by the way. I don't remember how to drive. I am definitely going to suck to begin with. It's nice to have an F1 car that sounds like it should there. Why is the racing line on? I just realised that. It does show me that I always brake a little bit too early though. It's interesting to see that if you ever accidentally turn on the racing line, if you're used to not using it, and then you turn it on, and you can see that your position on the track, where your braking and acceleration points can be so different to what the game suggests you should use. I found that whenever I have had the braking line on, I always brake a little too early or a little too late. Oh dear, left the track. Oops. I wouldn't really say I left the track there. I think I went slightly off. This is a good test of whether, because I've spent about 10-15 minutes going through all the settings, advanced settings. There's so many settings you can set up in this game. It's beautiful how much you can set up. And I've gone through and I've set everything up, well, to what I hoped was perfect, and from the feel of things I think I actually got it right. The force feedback feels spot on, and it's adaptive too, so you really feel where you're starting to lose grip. Unlike in a lot of games where you would maybe, you know, obviously in real life you can feel the G-forces, you can feel where the car starts to come out from under you. but in games that it's so hard to translate that. But I can really feel where I'm starting to lose it. And I turned the brake intensity up as well, because one thing about the G920 brakes is that I don't know if the G29 is the same, but the brake pedal is ridiculously stiff. It's been a problem for, well, everyone has the problem, anyone who got it. I don't know why they made it so stiff, they just did. So I've turned up the saturation on the brake. I can show you my complete settings at some point, if anyone wants to see that. Come on, yes. Really felt like I was going to lose it around that corner. Yeah, I was just wondering to myself where the DRS zone is, but then I realised this car doesn't have that. Just want to get a couple of laps in and just see how fast we can go. Oh, that's too wide. I'm going to regret that. Come on. Oh, come on. I only had 2 wheels on. This game hates me, I swear. Well, I'm on for beating my personal best, I think. Although the lap time is invalidated, but I think I could still beat it. And then I'll have to get an official one. Without going off the track. I swear I was not that wide, though. I need to change my steering wheel setup slightly. I think it's still locked on 900 degrees of rotation. So I need to change that to 270. Or is it 360? I think these games are hard coded for 360. So if I just change it on my profiler to 360, then it will be fine. Brake. Ooh. I really feel like you're not going to make it, and then the brakes kick in and you're like, whoa! If you were actually in the car, I think you'd break your neck. Come on, come on. Speed, speed. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm not sucking as much as I thought I would. Come on. That's way too wide. That's way too wide. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. Cut that corner perfectly. And that was invalidated, but 143. Oh, that's... Oh, God, what have I done? I've just gone off the track. Okay, right, let's leave that there. Let's return to garage. And let's quickly have a look at the setup. Wife this up. Blah de blah. Let's go on the tablet and have a look. So, preset 3 looks good. It's balanced. Obviously, that's what it says. It allows me to go forwards quite fast, and it gives me a bit of downforce. But I mean, we could scrub some of the downforce off and see if we actually get any. Because I wasn't too bad around the corners. But at the same time, the brakes are good enough that I think I could allow it. So we could definitely give that a try. Fuel load, aerodynamics, differential adjustment. Suspension geometry. I could so set this thing up for drifting. And then just drift it around the whole track. That would be epic fun. No, I think we'll leave the rest of it how it is. Load car setup. Oh, no, we didn't want that one. Do we want save car setup? Oh, we didn't actually change anything. Okay, back. Yeah, so we're just on that one, basically. So we're going to go a bit faster. Why are you blowing air on me? Did I ask you to blow air on me? No, I didn't ask you to blow air on me. Right. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Let's go back on the track. Let's have a couple more laps and just see what we can do. See if this speeds me up a little bit more. Oh, I had my foot on the clutch then. That could have been really bad. Oh, yeah, I'm braking a lot later now. The braking's taking a bit longer. You can feel it in the corners too. I need to mess with my profiler as well. Oh, yeah, you can feel that. You can definitely feel the reduced downforce, which means I need to be quicker myself through the corners. And brake a little later. Oh, brake a bit too hard on that one. Two wheels in. Way too early on the brakes. Oh, come on! Let's start 2 wheels on. I don't even know if 2 wheels on is the limit, but in most racing games it is. But I suppose this follows FIA rules pretty directly. I guess with realistic real life rules, it's something like 50% of your car. I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't know what the laws are and the rules are in F1 anymore. We need to start paying attention to it. If you hear it sounds like I'm struggling, by the way, that's because I'm fighting with the foot brake, which, as I said, was ridiculously stiff. Oh, this and the next. What? Oh, this game hates me. I swear. Come on. Yes. I tell you what though, compared to 2016, it actually does feel much nicer. 2016 I did enjoy racing with, but I never fully got on with, but this feels so natural and so... I mean, it really feels like I'm actually controlling the car. I mean, even in like arcadey racing games, you never really feel like... I don't know, you just... I messed that right up. You never really feel like you're there. You never feel properly connected to the car. You always feel like you're driving in a game, no matter what. But this feels so much more like the car is doing everything I'm asking it to do, which you don't really get from these kind of games. I mean, you might get that from a real-world racing simulator, as opposed to a racing game or an arcade-style racing game like the Forzas. But I really actually feel like I'm in control. This feels much more sim-like than arcade-like, as opposed to previous games, which were just racing games. This feels a lot closer to a simulator. Pretty soon the F1 drivers will be able to do their simulator time on this game. Let's actually go for a good lap this time. No more off the track. Way too much brake. Come on, come on. I have it in auto, by the way, at the moment. Just while I get used to how the car handles. I think when I hit the career, I might switch to flappies. Seeing as that's what actual F1 drivers use. Imagine putting a gear stick in an F1 car. Even an up-down shifter wouldn't work that well. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. I've gone ridiculously wide. That's my racing career over. Right there. That was a really bad last section. I'm never going to recover from that one. Oh, no, I'm really wide. And he's off the track. I'm going to get a lot of invalidated lap times, I think. I swear you used to be able to go really onto the... well, they call them red and whites, but in this case it's black and white. I swear you used to be able to really hit those things. Because I mean, I'm used to cutting him in any racing game I ever played. Just like go right up on the grass even slightly. Well, that's an invalidated time. Well, I've sucked that up real bad. Ugh. And the next one too. So I haven't even managed to set an actual lap time because of the fact that I've gone off the track too much. That's something I need to not do, is go off the track. Also in a real race, one thing I'm really bad at in F1 is smashing into the other cars. Because they just, especially in F1, it's such close racing at times. And these open wheels like to catch on each other. And then they have a tendency to fall off when you do that too in real life. So it is nice being able to see the wheels and where exactly what point they're at. Is the pit lane closed? Why is the pit lane closed? So I actually have to do that and go to the pits. Okay, well anyway, that is fun. That is the wrong button. Let's go there. That is a lot of fun. Let's... How do you quit? Oh yeah, end session. That was definitely a good test of what the game feels like, of how used to it I'm going to get. I suck, clearly, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I definitely feel like I'm going to do a career and film it, video it, whatever. Film it kind of sounds like the wrong phrase. Makes it sound like it's going to be available at a cinema. I mean, you've got so many things you can join or make your own. Join a multiplayer game, compete in an individual race weekend, or build your own Grand Prix. That could be fun. Then you've got the main career. Prove you're already. I think I just proved I'm not. Championships, so we can just do like little individual championships. Multiple disciplines. Compete against the giants of Formula 1 to become world champion. Invitational events. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's inside of here then? 2017 Formula 1 World Championship. Classic Championship. Sprint Championship. Double-header tour. Sprint Spec Racing Series. Classic Street Series. Oh, that's pretty cool. All weather. Asian GP, hot lap. So there's quite a lot of good stuff to come. I think, yeah, we will probably hit the career for the next time. This has just kind of been a bit of a first look and me getting used to driving with the steering wheel again. I'm going to adjust the steering wheel a little bit just so that I've got better rotation. And the next video you should see will be me on my first career race. So I don't really know how I'm going to do it, because obviously you get practices and you get qualifyings and you get then the actual full race. I don't want to do for every track a separate video for the practice and the qualifying and all that. So I may not video the practices. I may not even video the qualifyings, and then just do, or maybe do a qualifying and a race for each track. Yeah, that could work. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what I feel like doing, depending on how it goes. But yeah, as for me, that is it. This has been a quick first look and a bit of a drive and massive failing on my part. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you laughed, and it's been fun. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.